ancient art of judo and the carnival that is pro wrestling seem worlds apart. There is, however, one shared trait. One man has risen to stardom in both. Coage first made his mark in judo as the 1976 heavyweight Olympic bronze medalist. He was only the second American in history to medal in the sport of judo. But to most who know him today, he is pro wrestler Bad News Brown.
Here is your winner, Bad News Brown!
Coage grew up rough and tough in a section of Harlem where just getting out is a success story.
When you grow up in that environment, you have your shares of fights and, going to school and coming back. That's an everyday occurrence. It was up to you to try to learn something to defend yourself, to keep from getting beat up every day.
Coage didn't look for judo, it found him. In 1961, he spotted a subway ad for a judo school and enrolled the next day. He then spent 15 years pursuing an Olympic medal. Included was a 2-year stint in Japan, where he and a friend lived in near poverty while learning from the judoka masters.
And there was times like we'd have 50 cents in our pocket, we ate tuna fish and, that's all we could afford. But we were so dedicated to our sport. That's the only reason why we stayed. We lived for that. We lived for judo.
His road to the 1976 Olympics took many detours. He held a variety of odd jobs, including a 4-year tenure as a New Jersey barroom bouncer. 34 years old in Montreal, Coage lost a controversial match while trying to reach the gold medal round. But he recovered to win the bronze in what was still considered a major upset.
To me, it was like all that work and all that struggle and all that sacrifice, it all came to that one particular moment. And standing there, I said to myself that it was worth it, because here I'm one of the 3 top best in the world. I've done something that everybody can't do.
After the Olympics, Alan considered starting his own judo school, but there was no money in that. Instead, he took a completely different path.
If I could have stayed in and made money, I would have, because that was my first love and it still is. But I got into wrestling to make money.
Alan's home is in Calgary, Alberta, but his living is on the road. He wrestles several months a year in Japan, where he is better known now than ever he was as a judoka.
Well, I wrestle on the average 300 days out of the year. And then people think it's glamorous traveling. You get to see all these fantastic places, and you get to see nothing really. It's the hotel and the arena, and you're too tired to go anywhere else.
Remarkably, Alan Coage is still competing at the age of 50. Today, his biggest battles are staying in shape and fighting the boredom of traveling. He has Olympic glory behind him and a long road in front.